everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here with another horse life video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a update video and we're going to be discussing everything that came into the third week of the event for horse life. There is a lot of things that came in the third week of this update, and next update we will be getting the part 2 of this event as it does last 6 weeks. So we're going to be going into what came in today's update and everything you need to know about it. With that said though, make sure to like and subscribe and let's get right into it. First thing we're going to be going over is the gold steed traits as well as the event additions. I will leave it up on the screen so you guys can see, as I'm not going to go over every single one of them. But here you can see on the screen a bunch of the gold steed traits as well as some of the event additions. A lot of the traits for this week for the gold steed are more werewolf themed, so you'll be seeing a lot of those around the map when you find gold steeds and tame them, as well as in the stables you can see that too. I don't think there's any new wing types for this week, but we do have a bunch of traits. So to find the new event additions, you go to the event and you go to shop. This is where all of your new event additions will be at. We have a mutation potion, which I'll go over in a second because that is actually very important for today's update. But there is a bunch of stuff you can see here that you guys can get from the shop that you can buy and have as a accessory for your horses. You can see there's some pallets here, which I think they've been there before, but there's a lot of new accessories that you guys can find and try out yourself. Okay, so the next thing we're going over is the harvesting quality of life update. This basically is where they actually did some stuff with the harvesting of like apples and everything around the map. When you hover over a harvest now, you can actually see what this harvest will actually produce from it, and then when you click on it, you will actually be able to gain apples and also other food from that item before it actually gets destroyed. Now I don't think this works. Okay, it does work for chests. So when you hit chests now, you will actually get much more coins, it seems, 150 in total. But when you hit these, you will actually be able to collect apples and everything like that before it does break. So last time when we were able to harvest, we only were able to get the items after we broke it, but here now we can actually get the stuff and the food before breaking it, which is actually pretty nice. And it does give you a lot more food than it used to give you, so now you can actually get food a lot more easier, and I think it's easier to obtain it now because I've been noticing that ever since the harvest quality of life came out, that it's a lot easier to get a lot of this food. Next thing I'm going to be going over is the things and login rewards, which is actually like rewards for people who have badges. So if you have badges, for example, like a content creator, alpha tester, beta supporter, or beta tester, or alpha supporter, then you will be able to claim your rewards from this. Now I've already claimed all of these, but if you have any of these, which you can't get any of these now, but if you have these and you have these badges, you can actually claim things, and they give you stuff that you get from the actual rewards. So for example, I did get a new dragon skull as well as some new auras, so you can use that to sell a bunch of your dragon skulls and stuff that you get from these rewards every 29 days. So make sure to keep a checkout for this, and if you have these badges, perfect, because now you get basically monthly stuff when you claim it, which I think is a really nice idea to have it so that you can actually claim things if you are like a beta supporter or an alpha supporter. The next thing we're going over is the new mutations. The new mutations actually make it so that your horse becomes transparent. I'm sure you've probably already seen it through the video when I've been talking about it from other players, but we're gonna go ahead and set an example. I want to find a horse that I want to actually use it on because I do have 2 mutations or 2 potions that I actually got from the event shop. You can actually get these for 99 Robux, or you could go around the map and find horses with this mutation. I also think you can breed the mutation onto other horses, as well as I think you can use a mutation potion to have a chance of getting it, which I don't know for sure if that's the case, but I do know that you can catch them in the wild, and you can also get that from the shop itself. So we're gonna go ahead and find a horse to use it on. So Tulip is going to be the horse I'm going to use it on because they do have 2 empty mutation slots, as well as Tulip I don't really use as much, so if it does end up looking bad, then I don't think it would be a big issue with Tulip, even though Tulip is very pretty. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your inventory and find the potion here if you have the potion, and then you're going to use it basically like you would with any other mutation potion. And then they will basically give you a mutation on the horse, and here you can see Tulip is now transparent because it has has the ghost mutation, which makes them have a feature that's see-through. If I do it again on her, I wonder if it's going to give me the second one, which makes them fully transparent, but which it does. It gives them fully transparency. Okay, so she now has 2 mutations, the gust and the goal. The ghost one is the horse's base, which it features the see-through, as you saw before I equipped the goal. And the goal one makes it so that the horse has a secondary feature, see-through. So their secondaries will be see-through as well as their primaries, which is pretty cool to see. And it's a really cool mutation. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool. Now you can find these in the wild and stuff, so you don't have to spend Robux on it. It's something that everyone can get, but it is not as easy to get. I'm pretty sure this mutation is probably pretty rare to get by itself, so it's probably hard to find these, but you can definitely find these, and you can definitely you know, have really invisible horses. So before I get on to the corn maze, which is the new minigame, we're actually going to be talking about the inventory. In inventory, you can actually now search up a theme. So for example, if I was to put in cookie, then it would show all the things. Obviously it would show a cookie, but it also show all the things that have the cookie theme. This is a blessing for me because I can see all of the themes I have for that certain theme, and it makes it so much easier to kind of like have these basically more organized, and also to find more of these that I have that I can just delete because I have so many extras in my inventory. It makes it so much easier. So now you can actually see these guys with their themes and sort them that way. Now we're gonna go and talk about the corn maze, which is all the way over here. Now this was here last week, but we weren't able to actually do it because this was coming this week. So now if you go over to the corn maze, you will actually be able to do it. So you go up to the corn maze and you enter it. Now this is the first time that I've actually done the maze, so this is kind of just like a first experience. It looks like we just kind of complete the maze. Kind of wish I had another horse equipped. I wonder if I can equip another horse. I don't really want to do that right now. So you basically just have to find the middle of this maze. I don't know if it randomizes where you have different ways to go. Like for example, you have different pathways that you get randomized with, and you have to find the middle of the maze or whatever the case may be. I might have found the middle. I don't know if I found the middle yet. I'm sure it will tell me. Oh gosh, I'm running into walls. This is a great start. I feel like I'm making good progress. I feel like I'm getting there. I'm not very confident that I'm going to make it at the end of this maze, because I really do suck at mazes. Like, this is the worst minigame for me to ever play because I just don't like them. But I have a feeling that I'm at the end almost. Like, oh my gosh, did I get a dead end? I got a dead end. I have to go all the way back. This is why I don't like mazes. So this is what you basically do. You go around and you try to attempt to get out the maze before time runs out. Pretty sure you get souls once you do manage to get out of this maze. But I don't think I'm gonna get anything right now because I'm stuck in the maze. There's another wall. You can tell when the walls are there because you can see the wall. How much can I zoom out? I can't zoom out anymore. Did I just go in a circle? I just went in a circle. So I was right, you do get teleported to it, and I'm getting very stressed out now. I can't find the end. Maybe this grass has something to do with like a hint, because I know a lot of mazes, they have hints to make it easier on the players to find the end. So maybe this stuff is kind of like a hint. Oh my gosh, there's another player in here. I didn't know you could see other players. Oh, we just saw another player. Probably creeped them out. Maybe they know the way. But obviously I'm not going to, I feel like I just went in a circle again. Okay, we'll make it, hopefully. I really have a feeling this grass is like a hint or something to the end of the maze. Okay, we're at the beginning again. I remember this being the beginning. This person went this way and I haven't seen him since, so maybe they went the right way. You know what? I feel like this is the right way. Unless I get stuck in the same spot again. But I don't feel like I've been to this spot before. Oh my gosh, I keep running into walls. Is it in the middle or is it like on the sides? I'm definitely not gonna make it. No, I'm hitting these walls again. Another player. Maybe they know what they're doing. Let's follow them. They were just following another player. Wait, where did they go? They went inside the wall. How do you go inside the wall? They're going inside the... Oh, maybe they have randomized. Maybe their maze is different than my maze. Maybe that's why they can go inside the walls. So now we have a 3-minute cooldown to do it again. I'm pretty sure it's randomized because those people are walking through the walls and I wasn't able to do that as well. So I think that's what it was, which is a good thing, because if people were to know the maze like roundabouts and it wasn't randomized, then it'd be pretty easy to complete after like 20 tries. The last thing I'm going over is badges. Now these badges or these ribbons are a new addition to the game. I'm not necessarily sure how these affect the game and what they're really meant for at the moment. I'm still kind of getting information on them, but it does say that the number is kind of specific on the ID of the horse. So if you click on this little thing, it's going to tell you who the original owner is and the horse ID, and the horse ID kind of determines what kind of ribbon we have. For example, if we go to one of my horses, which is Meadowlark, it has a number 1 badge, which is where you can see the ID says 1. So I'm pretty sure it's like the rarity of the horse. You can kind of tell from the badge or the ribbon number. Some of them will not have numbers like Roman here, and that is because the number is way too high. For his, he has a 539. So he won't be rated because he's way too high in the spectrum, as well as this one who has 1,993 as an ID, and it's right after the gargoyle, so it's not the one this one, it's this one in the middle. That is the number you kind of want to look at to see the ID for the ribbon and everything. I don't know how necessarily to get the higher numbers, as well as how to get better like ribbons and stuff at the moment, but that is all I know about those so far. So if you have any extra information about that, please let me know, because that would be very helpful. With that said though, that's everything I have to talk about today's update. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and let me know what you guys liked about this update or what you're excited about for the future of the updates, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!